I will be doing an official unboxing on this channel for those of y'all that did not get it. But let's check out what SAS Shadows has going on his channel. He always covers the latest stuff, and that's where I get a lot of my information from, and I wanted to talk to y'all about it.
Today we're going to be discussing new versus multiplayer gameplay, maps and characters teased, TDM returns and more. Gears of War Eday versus multiplayer is returning as a refined and focused PvP experience, where we get to battle across all new maps and refined fan-favorite 4v4 modes, the ability to choose the level of competition across either the social playlists or lock and climb the ranks in the glorious return of Ranked. With the Gears of War Eday multiplayer beta officially taking place across
I cannot wait, man. August 6th, it's going down.
2 weekends next month, starting with the early access to the open beta from August 6th to the 10th. Of course, everybody is desperately waiting for any news regarding versus multiplayer, and luckily it looks like Eday marketing is finally ramping up as we get our first look at the Gears of War Eday versus multiplayer gameplay. This first Gears of War Eday versus multiplayer clip really shows truly why the Coalition has stated over and over that Eday is going to feel like Gears but play like
That slide is so crazy, man. I cannot wait to do that slide on some people.
New, and that it won't be exactly like the old previous Gears games, as the all new movement mechanics are going to be an absolute game changer, with both the knee slide and the jump introducing all new movement meta that I can't wait to master.
And the thing about that too is like, I feel like it's something that we're going to have to get used to, because I feel like in the beginning we're going to be like, man, I don't really know about this. But then as we keep playing and keep playing, it's going to get better. And even me, man, I'm not a big fan of Gears of War 5, but I've actually been playing a lot of Gears of War 5 and everything just to get back, because I'm a heavy Gears of War 4 head, but I've been playing 5 just to get back with the mechanics.
The next Gears of War Eday versus multiplayer gameplay clip is a longshot sniper rifle headshot against our first look at the Locust Sniper character skin in-game, featuring his iconic goggles that are now glowing. The next several Gears of War Eday versus multiplayer gameplay clips show off a huge variety of executions being performed in-game, with the turbo slicing a head off, a Char's retro bayonet impalement, to then the thrilling breach shot with its blade being used like an axe on a unfortunate Locust drone in DBNO. What's interesting about these Eday
And I like how it still looks gritty. They're not trying to make it look too mastered. It still looks gritty.
Versus multiplayer gameplay clips is that it does confirm that the all new movement mechanics are usable, DBNO and playable Locust characters return, so it ain't no judgment, but also the fact that we have seen other executions with these same weapons already, confirming there are multiple executions for each gun like there was in Gears 5, which I did really end up enjoying. Next up, as I mentioned earlier, during the Gears of War Eday Direct, it took us into the Coalition's playtest lab at the studio, where they were all playing versus multiplayer matches, offering even more insight into PvP, ranging from teasing multiplayer maps, modes, and the player HUD. As you can
So it looks like what he's gonna do now, he's gonna show us what like the multiplayer and everything looks like. That's what we came here for. I can't wait to see it. I'll be looking online, I'll be trying to find this type of information, but I can never find it, man. It's like you gotta be locked in. But yeah, let's go ahead and check it out, y'all.
You can see on screen the first Eday multiplayer map looks to be based on the Kelowna Police Department, considering the giant poster right there. We can see some internal areas and a outside parking space that I would imagine would likely be a very close quarter intense map that could maybe become a fan favorite. The second Eday multiplayer map looks to be based on a COG shipyard, as it shows the NCOG Marine symbol on the wall front and center, with the next shot showing clear as day the CMV-11 Valiant ship, alongside a docking area and what looks to be a control tower building opposite. The final Eday multiplayer map looks to be based on a war-torn COG military base or training ground, seeing all of the COG omen scattered everywhere. Moving on to the Eday playtest
That is crazy right there, man. These levels are gonna be crazy.
lab, it starts off in a wide-angle shot where we can see a bunch of multiplayer games being played, including looking like they are playing on the same multiplayer map as featured in the Exfil Dom trailer. Recognizable
Yo, we keep seeing the same clip over and over again.
by the middle glass roof building with the two statues on top, as well as the rooftop light environment, possibly suggesting that yes, this is the first look at official Gears of War Eday versus multiplayer gameplay. The next one is
So it looks like Dom is actually in one of these levels that they're playing. So he's saying the relation to like the clip we saw with Xville Dom, and then they're playing on that map that we saw, man.
This close-up gives us a real good insight into Eday's multiplayer player HUD screen, which looks to be showing them playing Team Deathmatch, where one game is a 12 COG lies to 14 Locust lies, with then the other match showing a COG lies versus 2 Locust players remaining, confirming the return of TDM and that it will play exactly like it did in the past. Lastly, there are two significant Eday player HUD features that I wanted to mention again that I think every Gears of War fan will want to know about. The first being the Eday Direct confirming the red Crimson Omen damage indicator is returning.
Wow, so we're getting the red crimson indicator, for right here. And I like how when you shoot now, it like has the little spots now. It's like it has the spots when you shoot, which is a little different, but I wonder if you'll still be able to use that gear as a ridicule, you know what I'm saying? Because I know usually like when you hip fire and it turns red, you could put your enemy in there and you can guarantee your shots.
After being removed in Gears 5, but it's back. It's also alongside a new 2 downs remaining prompt and a time button press icon, just to represent now knowing how long you have until you actually can self-revive. Then there is the State of Unreal Gears of War Eday presentation that did reveal the jump button, at least on the default control scheme, looks to be tied associated with the Y button, which does appear 2 times back to back for different levels of cover, prompting the player to climb over by pressing Y. Overall, the Gears of War Eday versus multiplayer anticipation is so real. All of the gameplay shown so far looks to be fresh and exciting. I honestly can't wait to get my own personal hands on the Eday multiplayer beta just to test out.
You see what Marcus did? You could chainsaw a boomer, which is ridiculous because you know back in the day you couldn't do it. You walk up to the boomer with a chainsaw, it's a wrap. He just smack you with his hand and it's over.
Can't wait to get my own personal hands on the Eday multiplayer beta just to test out all these new gameplay movement mechanics, whether that be the knee slide or the jump. I'm so ready for that full Gears of War Eday versus multiplayer reveal, hopefully sooner rather than later.
Yeah, man, shouts to him. I'm gonna get into the one that Gears of War have on their actual channel, and we're gonna check that one out as well, y'all.
Rated M for mature.
Oh, it's getting real. Slide is crazy. Nasty work, nasty work. Will y'all be copping Xfil Dom? Let me know in the comments, man. I'm hype. I think I'm gonna end up copping it, man. Like I shared on the post before, I told you guys, man, I got that collector's edition, man. You guys, y'all converted me, man. I was like, I don't know if it's going to be worth it. I don't know if it's worth the money. And you guys, you know, the comments, I appreciate y'all. And then also, when I do get it, I will be doing an official unboxing on this channel for those of y'all that did not get it. And I totally understand why you guys didn't get it. All right, so now let's check out Bloodied Hunter Tie.
Rated M for mature.
Crazy. Is that a skull? Yo, is that like a juvie skull? Like on his back? That's crazy, man. That's wild. Shit. Bruh. The way he just took out homie's legs like that is insane, dog. Y'all see that? Look at the way he took out the legs on the Grenadier, man. Hold on, let's go back to that. And I like the new shotgun mechanics too. I flip the shotgun now. It ain't like how it used to be. He's flipping the shotgun when he uses it. But yeah, look how he took out his legs. Look at that. The legs just collapse. Like they just bodies falling apart, just being straight destroyed. Woo! Hunter Tie's gonna be a problem. We got the legendary pose. We must improvise the rare weapon skin, emergence omen weapon set. I really like that gun right there. I like those omen weapons, and the joints is always fire. And then you know Dom had his. He had like his camo and everything. So far, these are the two I've seen. It's like they're releasing more and more. And of course, leading up to August 6th, and I will be outside, man. Y'all make sure y'all shoot your boy a follow, man, on Xbox. I hope I see you guys out there, King Low 757 or Ghost to Guns on Xbox. I might change it to King Low 757 so I'm easier to follow. But yeah, you guys let me know, man. Will you guys be copping this? I hope you guys will. If you guys are watching the channel, man, y'all got to be copping Gears of War Eday, man, because that's what we're talking about up here. This is a new gaming channel I made just for my love of gaming, and I love Gears of War, so that's the main reason why this channel was created, so it's fairly new. And yeah, can't wait to see you guys outside. Protect your peace with your peace. Stay away from negativity and naysayers. I'll holler at y'all on the next one. Y'all be easy out there, all right? Peace.